I get asked a lot about the mods that I've done to my 2016 Dyna Fat Bob, so I figured the last video of 2020, why not, let's just do a walk around.
Hard work, bringing on the doors in the morning. Hard work, work up, and let's go to work. Hard work, hard work.
All right, welcome back to the garage, guys. This is the very last video of 2020, and I figured why not just do it here inside the garage and give you guys a little bit of the upgrades that I've done over the last few years to my 2016 Dyna Fat Bob. If you guys are new to the channel, I bring you along with me as I merge my passions or photography through the Lone Warriors and our Operation Therapic Photo a Day contest and motorcycles. So if you like anything photography or motorcycle related and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button below. And while at it, don't forget to ring that bell icon to receive email alerts when I upload some new content. So this motorcycle here is really near and dear to my heart. Do have some things I want to do moving into 2021, but I'm going to hold off on that until we get to next year because the bike looks pretty much done, but there's some performance type stuff that I want to start doing to this thing to really have some fun out there in the twisties. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the modifications that I've done to my 2016 Harley-Davidson DYNA Fat Bob. First, day one, I realized that this bike was not nearly as loud as it should be. So I went ahead and did some Vance & Hines short shots with the FP3 auto tuner. And I've really enjoyed these as far as, sound quality. They're not the best as far as performance because of course, going into something with a 2-in-1, you're gonna get a lot better quality as far as performance goes. But I love the sound of these. I would fire it up, but I got a baby sleeping in the house and I ain't trying to wake her up and sleep in the doghouse tonight, guys. But yeah, they sound great, and the FP3 auto tuner has actually saved me quite a bit. The second mod that I did was this sissy bar that you guys could get straight from Harley-Davidson. It's a little taller than normal, and I do rock without the pad on there unless I put the kids on the back of the bike. But it serves the greatest amount of safety for this bike, especially when I put the kids on the back. I could put them on there and know that they're not going to slide off the back if I have an issue with this throttle thing here. But yeah, so that sissy bar, the Vance & Hines short shots, and the Vance & Hines FP3 auto tuner were probably some of the modifications that I did within like the first year of having the motorcycle. Then I went ahead, before doing anything up front, I went and threw on these Burley brand slammer shocks, which I really do like the look. If you guys notice with the tire, it kind of tucks that rear tire up quite a bit, and that's what I wanted to do initially to the Dyna when I got it. Like that was definitely something that I wanted to have, is that squatted tail end look. And that could be up for discussion later in FY21 where I'm trying to do a little bit different of a platform on this Dyna, but for now I really like that. Now long rides and bumpy roads and stuff like that, not the greatest. However, I mean, look at that stance. Looks pretty dang good if you ask me. After doing the Burley brand slammer shocks, then it was time to finally do these bars. Now, these are the Todds Cycle Strip Apes. They are 1.5 inch in diameter and they are 14 inches tall. The riser, as you guys can see here, the riser is a drag specialty 1.5 inch rise. So it keeps it really tight to the triple tree, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want a big gap on there as far as, the gap between the bottom of the handlebar and the top of the triple tree. And going 14 inches, would I do 14 inches again? Probably. They look great. I mean, they're comfortable, but when you start getting into long distance rides, it starts to wear on the old shoulders a little bit more. than anticipated. But I really like the look of these bars, especially once I put this Memphis Shades Road Warrior fairing on here. Everything started to come together. After doing the bars, then it was time to upgrade my lights. I went with the Rogue Rider Industries Black Label turn signals, as you could see there, and then also did the front HogWorkz blacked out LED headlights. The Memphis Shades Road Warrior fairing was a must. I mean, for a Dyna, had to have it. And I went with the 15-inch smoked windshield, which I really do like. Now, they do make some vented windshields that you could do, and that might help with the wind buffeting, but I've done several videos on all these modifications, guys. I have install videos, review videos. You could check them out. I'll link them in the description of the video here, so you guys could kind of, you know, get a feel for each and every one of these mods that I've done to the bike so far. One thing I didn't mention as far as up here on the handlebars, I got the Whiplash Speed Company shorty levers, which I have really like these levers, guys. I mean, compared to the stock levers and every time you pull in, you know, your clutch or whatnot, if you want to try to do two finger, your other fingers get in the way, that just makes it a lot more easy to use and comfortable for me, because I, you know, grew up on dirt bikes and kind of used to doing that. As you can see over here, we got the Mini-Me's PW50, so we're starting that passion early. And also too, went with the Whiplash Speed Company gambler seat here with the white logo. Not much to, you know, scream or be a walking billboard, but I do have white walls on here, which I'll get to in a minute. And I wanted to kind of tie in a little bit of those white walls a little bit more. Got the white stitching on this gambler seat, really tied in, you know, these white walls that you could see down here below a lot. Now, these are the most recent upgrade, because I did have the Dunlop American Elite wide white walls, and I ran those for about 10,000 miles, but now I have recently switched to the Metzlers, the 888s. These are the wide white walls as well. Haven't really rode with these too much, so I can't really bring you guys a review on those, but I am liking them so far. As far as, you know, sticking in the corners and everything like that, they seem like they are a little bit more of a performance style tire, and that has what led me to start looking into different modifications to the Dyna moving into 2021. I've also done these Harley-Davidson blacked out flushed gas cap and fuel gauge. Didn't really want to spend the money on this, guys, but I was messing around with my bars one day, got distracted and damaged the stock ones. So had to go ahead and replace these ones, but these turned out great, look awesome. And then another, you found a screw? Yeah. Can you throw it in the trash can so we don't get a screw in the tire? Throw it in the trash can so we don't get a screw in the tire.
Yeah, you can use it for all the stuff you need to.
I can use it for the stuff I need to? To build you something? Good find, dude, good find. Thanks, buddy. Hey, save my tire, boy, save my tire. But yeah, those things are awesome. Really do like those. Something that you don't, you know, really think of as a modification is kind of boring. The Harley-Davidson horn cover, because what came stock was chrome. Really trying to do away with some chrome. And then also on this left side, it doesn't get much love. Did the blacked out Harley-Davidson Willie G Derby cover. And of course, you know, I had to throw on my Dyna Dad's swing arm sticker on this left side to give it, you know, give the weak side some love. Now the last upgrade is probably my favorite, and it makes it extremely difficult for me to do these moto vlogs, because all I want to do is listen to music. Now, as you could see through the handlebars, that is the Plex Audio 2.0 kit. Really enjoy these speakers. Crazy loud. Have a few videos. Be sure to check those out, guys. Really do like those speakers. They mounted really well inside this fairing. As you can see, it's real tight. And I do have some, you know, hot spots, I would say, inside that fairing. But overall, mounted up really easy. Sounds extremely good for what you get. I mean, we're looking at, what, 400 watts, 2 speakers. So definitely is kind of, you know, surprising when you first turn them on. So I think that's gonna do it, guys. I mean, really simple, kind of one of those last videos of 2020 that I was thinking about for a little bit, and I wanted to do like a recap video, but we've all been through 2020. Everything about 2020 that was outside of our control really just sucked, guys. I mean, it sucked. And I'm excited to move into 2021. Not excited to see 2020 go, just because, you know, being a father, That's a year off, you know, my life. That's a year off my kids' life. And we had a lot of fun in 2020. We fought through this, you know, crazy times as a family. And, you know, we might have got on each other's nerves a little bit more than we wanted to. But, hey, it's 2020. I mean, figured, you know, the last video, 2020, you guys asked me a lot about mods that I do to the Dyna, so why not close out 2020 with something for you guys to kind of, you know, give you something to look at. And I do intend to do more mods to the Dyna in 2021, and really maybe we could kind of do this as the last video of every single year where we look at the modifications and do a walk around of my bike to see where it's at and also see where it's come from. So it's kind of cool. We'll see. Like always, guys, I really appreciate your support. Thanks for tuning in to another video, and I hope to see you moving into 2021. This is MotoSarge signing out.
Earn my pay. Hard work, we're on the go. Hard work.